Hi everyone, this is Faith here. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be speaking to you about several items that I purchased from Zara. So the first item that I have for you is a knit top. It's a crew neck. So as you can see, it has a very round neckline and it's a little bit high, and which I prefer. And it has this really gorgeous sleeve detail. Those are gold buttons along the sleeve, and then the sleeve is also has, it's not only long sleeve, but it has this little slit by the sleeves, and it looks so beautiful once it's worn. Okay, so the care instructions on this knit top that I showed you with the button sleeve detail, I believe it has elastane in it. Let's see, trying to find these care instructions. There's so many labels. So it says 82% viscose, 16% nylon, and 2% elastane. So again, there is stretch in this sweater. So, and again, I purchased a size small for this knit top. It's not really a sweater, I guess, but although I think some people might call it a sweater. I'm not putting this sweater intentionally on a hanger because I don't want to stretch it out. Sometimes I notice that if I put my sweaters on a hanger, then they'll have this little stretch mark here, and it's really hard to for that to be removed. So I just fold my knit tops and sweaters. The last thing I wanted to mention about this top was that was the price point. I believe this was from the it had a special price to this, and I think it was $39. Okay, you guys, so this is what that top looks like, and as you can see, the buttons look so beautiful, and there's that slit, which I find so useful because I wear like large watches or bangles, and it just helps to put it on and take off the top. So it looks so pretty too. So it's functional to have this little slit, and then it looks so pretty. And then the button detail again is gold, so it's really nice. It looks very chic and very delicate at the same time, so I really like it. This is a size small, so it's a little bit snug, but I prefer that. And I got a small because I'm likely going to be wearing layering this knit top over several things, like for example blazers and things like that. So I prefer to go with the small, so I went with a small, and I think it was a good choice. So the next item that I have is a blazer, and I believe this blazer has a lining. It's long sleeve, it's not 3/4 sleeves, and there's a couple of buttons on the sleeves, and I'll just show you in a second what this looks like. For this blazer that I just showed you, it says that the exterior is 100% viscose, and the lining, it says, is 100% acetone, so there is no stretch in this. So what I did was I went a size up, because normally I'm a size small, so I went a size up for the blazer, and I purchased a medium. And you can also see the price point. So this blazer is about $79. Okay, you guys, so I've just put on this blazer that I was just showing you, and as you can see, it's long, which I prefer. So it's going all the way to the middle of my thigh, and I like that because I just look for more coverage, and I think it looks like it's menswear inspired. So I think that would be how the menswear inspired blazer should look like. So the other thing that I noticed is that the sleeves are slightly long, so I might have to take them to a tailor and get them hemmed. But in the meantime, I guess I could just roll them back. Sometimes I do that with my other blazers. So, and the lining isn't that bad, it's this beautiful red color. So there's, as you can see, there are pockets on this. What I tend to do, these pockets also have like this seam with this extra flap, and what I do is I just tuck it into the actual pockets so that it looks streamlined. Otherwise, I feel like the pockets, if the flaps are hanging out, then it sort of looks a little bit strange in my opinion. I feel like they should be a little bit higher. But again, perhaps because I'm petite and perhaps this is because it's menswear inspired, the flaps are perhaps lower, and for that reason I just tuck them in. Yeah, so the next item that I have is another blazer, and this one is animal print. It's specifically, I believe this is leopard print, and I just, I love it. It's animal print is a trend this season. So for this blazer, the sleeves are 3/4 of a length, and they have a button detail, and there's also like this little flap that goes towards the end of the sleeve, so and it's rolled up, but I believe that's I think it's better that way. I'm not going to unbutton it and pull the sleeve down. I also purchased a size medium in this blazer. So, and again, this blazer also has pockets, and there are flaps that go on the top of these pockets, but what I usually do is I just like to have a very streamlined and simple look, so I just tuck them in, and it doesn't look too bad when I do that. And I'll just try it on in a second. So the material, I don't think this has stretch in it, so that is why I went up a size, and I believe it says that the exterior is, I can read this, is polyester, and the lining is acetate. Okay, so this is what this blazer or jacket looks like. Again, there's 2 pockets on either side, and the pockets have flaps on them, but I prefer to have a streamlined look, so I just tuck them in, and the sleeve length is 3/4, so it's just hitting past my elbow. There's my elbow, so it's 3/4 sleeve length, and I don't mind that. Even though my top is slightly longer, I can always fold that up, and I don't think it looks too bad like that, so I don't mind it. The lapels are, I follow some conventions for petites, such as having narrow lapels, and these lapels are my ideal width, so anything bigger I feel like it overwhelms me, so I prefer this width, so I'm really happy with this lapel. And again, on the other blazer that I showed you, it's very similar. Again, the length is also quite long. It's menswear inspired, and there's no buttons or anything. It's just left open, but I think that's absolutely fine. I wouldn't have buttoned my blazer anyway, and so I think that just looks really nice. Okay, so the last item that I have for you is also a blazer, and again, the trend is animal print. So I bought this blazer. Again, the lapels are quite narrow, and it's almost the same as the first blazer that I showed you in terms of length. So the sleeves are long sleeves, and there's a couple of buttons on this blazer. So for now, I have taken the blazer to a tailor and had the sleeves reduced in length, but I think it's okay. I mean, what I tend to do sometimes, it hasn't really bothered me much, but what I do is I fold up the sleeves. So I'll just show you in a second what that looks like. The price point for this blazer is similar to the other ones, which is $79. And I believe I went a size up for this blazer as well. So I've been purchasing their size medium. The description, the label says that it's 94% polyester and 6% elastane. Okay, so this one is slightly different from the other ones in that it indicates that it has stretch in it, and I guess I'm noticing that, so perhaps it's a little more fitted, but I'll show you in a second what it looks like. Okay, you guys, so this is what this jacket or blazer, whatever you want to call it, looks like. The sleeves are slightly long, but I'm okay with it. What I usually do is just roll them up. There is a lining, and it's looks pretty nice, so I think it's okay to just, for now, it hasn't bothered me that much, so I'm just folding it up for now. Again, there is no button, and there are 2 pockets on the sides. There's flaps on those pockets, but again, I like to have a streamlined look, and I just tuck those flaps in to conceal those flaps, and I feel like it creates a very streamlined fit. There's already a lot of print going on, so I want it as simple as possible. As you can see, I'm still wearing the same black knit underneath. Again, the lapels are narrow on this, so that is something that I'm always looking for. It's a menswear inspired blazer, so it's slightly long. I went up a size again, so there's lots of room, and I feel like it's very comfortable. And again, there's apparently elastane in this one, so I think it's absolutely okay. The fitting, I think it looks really good. Okay, you guys, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.